All right. Hi, and welcome to the very first Facebook Live event broadcasting from Corporate College East, our location in Warrensville Heights. I'm Ashley Speaker. I am the program coordinator for our open enrollment programs here at Corporate College. And
hello, I am Suzanne Ortiz. I'm the program manager of open enrollment programs here at Corporate College.
Yeah, so this is a really exciting day for us, right?
It is. And today is even more exciting because do you know what today's date is?
I believe it's the 29th.
It is. It's April 29th, and I want to give a huge shout out to my dad. It's his
Oh,
birthday.
yay.
So happy birthday, Dad. And after he watches this, I'm hoping he's going to enroll for the program that we talk about.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, why would your dad want to enroll in the program we're speaking about today?
So the program we're going to talk about is called Enrolled Agent, and Enrolled Agent is all about taxes. And my dad happens to be an accountant, and he does taxes. So April 15th rolled around, and he is super duper excited. I even made a joke with him because I thought it was really funny because his birthday falls on April 15th or April 29th, and April 15th happens to be tax day, and he didn't get into the business because of that, right? But it's like, oh my gosh, your birthday's only 2 weeks after tax day. So he really gets to enjoy his birthday.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's so interesting too, because as far as enrolled agent, I feel like a lot of people aren't aware about what an enrolled agent is and why the program is so important. I learned so much about it just from working here. Before that, I really didn't have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about an enrolled agent. So as I mentioned, obviously an enrolled agent has to do with taxes, right? So usually individuals who want to come into the program really should be involved with taxes. They should know a little bit, but if you're just trying to start out, go ahead, get a little bit more familiar with taxes. You can come and, take our enrolled agent class. So an enrolled agent, what do, right? They represent individuals in front of the IRS. So you always see those commercials of those people, you have back taxes, back taxes. Well, if you see on the bottom, it'll say, we're going to contact an enrolled agent for you. So that's what an enrolled agent does. It's actually the highest credential that the IRS gives. So you do have to take an exam with the IRS, but it is one of the highest credentials. And I know later on we're going to talk about the salary because that's always the question that people ask.
Right.
Our class is actually taught by an enrolled agent. We really make sure that the individuals who are teaching our classes are subject matter experts. And what's the best way to do that is to actually have an enrolled agent teach the class. So they have been through this class, they've been through the test, they've been through everything. So they really can explain it firsthand.
That's awesome. And this instructor that we have, he's been teaching for years in this course, right?
Yeah, he has. He's taught for, I think it's been 8 years.
Oh,
so,
awesome.
That's wonderful for us because we have a comfort level and we know that the students just absolutely love him.
Yeah. Wow.
The thing that I had mentioned previously was the exams with the IRS. So there is a 3-part exam. Okay. So the first part is about individuals, which seems very easy, right? I mean, I can do your taxes, which you really wouldn't want me to do, but I could represent you for that. The second is businesses. So I could take on Corporate College, which they really wouldn't want me to do that either. And then the third part of the exam is called representation, practice, and procedures. And our instructor said that that's probably one of the more difficult because as you can imagine, you're thinking to yourself, what does that involve? Right. Well, come to our class and we'll help you with that. But with the 3-part exam, what we do in the sense of our structure of our class is the class is on Saturdays to help individuals who work. It's 4 hours. But what we do is we'll teach you the first part of the exam, and then we'll teach you the second part of the exam, and then the third part. And in between each of them, you can go and take the exam if you want to. So we'll do part 1, individuals, and then there'll be the exam, part 2, the exam, and then part 3 in the exam. And if you don't want to take the exam, that's entirely up to you. It's perfectly fine for us.
Wow. So that's awesome that you can divide it up that way. So you're not cramming for the 3-part exam, but you're actually taking it section by section when you feel ready, right after you've completed the material in the class.
Yeah, we feel that that's best, especially, our instructor, wonderful instructor. He's the one, he's like, let's just do it this way. That way it's fresh in their mind and there's success with the exam.
Great. Wow. That'll alleviate a lot of pressure as you're going into that.
Yeah. So I know we talked a lot about, what was going on, and I tend to sometimes talk really fast, but on the back part above behind us is our website, corporatecollege.com/enrolled agent. You're more than welcome to go on there and you'll learn a lot about what we just talked about. But, we talked about how an enrolled agent has to do with taxes. They represent individuals in front of the IRS. It's the highest credential for the IRS to even give. We're taught by an enrolled agent, and there's a 3-part exam, and we talked a lot about the structure.
Yeah, so that's super exciting. We did have a question come in while we were
Perfect.
chatting about what that salary is, since you mentioned it earlier. I think
Yeah.
you gave a little teaser. Now people are dying to know.
I did, and I want to pass that teaser back on to you though, because
Yeah.
I know you did research on this.
Of course.
Yes.
So, when you register for our class here at Corporate College, it does cost $1,269. We do have payment or installment plans available if you're unable to make the whole entire thing up front. Payment is due at the time of registration, so it's great to have that conversation with an enrollment center representative about setting up that installment plan if you're interested in doing it that way. With that, if you want to register, you can do it online. Going to our website that's up behind us, or we also put a link in the Facebook Live text, so you can always click on that, and it'll actually take you right to where you can register online for the course. You can register online, or you can call the enrollment center. Their number is 216-987-3075, and you always want to hit option 1. Sometimes it's nice to talk to an individual one-on-one about the registration.
They can also contact you, right, if they have any questions
Absolutely.
about the actual class itself. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can always call Corporate College at 216-987-2909, and I'd be happy to talk to you about any questions you have about the course. I know different people come from different walks of life. That's often a question I get is, what is registration, or what are the prerequisites for registering for the class? We do recommend that you have a tax background.
Right, exactly.
Before you could represent someone, you'll want to have a tax background,
or at least have an interest in it. You know, I mean, the background is obviously right when you get started, you're going to need that.
Yeah.
But if you're like, my finances are okay right now, because we talked about the finances, right?
Yeah.
We talked about how much the class is, which it can be expensive. But you said the salary requirements. What?
So the Bureau of Labor Statistics, they have it posted at on average, an enrolled agent makes $91,000 a year.
Yeah. So you think about that, and you think about a $1,200 class, and you think about the fact of making $9,100. It's it'll make itself up right in the end. But we really, if right now your finances are not working out, go ahead and come and take the class. You're going to get all the materials, all the books, all the information, and that tax background, when you do get there, when you get comfortable, that'll help.
Yeah, so it's definitely an advantage to you to take it, get the certification. And what a career booster. Economically, it would be a booster for you.
Absolutely.
And then on top of it all, you're helping people. I mean, it is so daunting to have a tax issue and have to try to figure it out and go before the IRS. So if you're equipped to do that for someone, think about all the people, the companies that you would be able to help with that knowledge base that you have. So it's really a service that you're offering.
Yeah, you can also say that I represent the IRS. I mean, how many people can actually say that, right? Exactly. Yeah. And we have a class coming up, don't we?
We do, and it's so exciting. So we have a class, the orientation's this Saturday, May 4th. And the following week is when you actually dive into the class. We offer the Saturday classes, as you mentioned. They run from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's in person at our Western campus in Parma, Ohio, but we're also offering, for the first time ever, an online option where you can join via WebEx, which is a great tool for people who maybe can't travel as far to come and attend this course. We've definitely had a lot of interest and traction on the online options. That's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this because obviously we're here, right? Yeah. We're doing Facebook Live, and unfortunately we have to wear our work attire, but I'd love to take a class at my house, right? And just be able to do it at the comfort of my home, have my tea and my sweatpants and all that good stuff. So we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah. And even if you're joining WebEx, the great thing is you're able to ask your instructor questions either via the phone or through the online portal. So you're still getting interaction through it. So don't think you're just watching like a talking head. It's not that at all. Our instructor will be very interactive with you. You'll be able to ask questions, hear what other students in the class that are in the live class are asking as well. So it's going to be a good
paper too, right?
Yeah, we'll have lots of things, flip chart paper, things posted online for you. It'll be a really great atmosphere for whether you're attending in person or virtually.
Yeah. That's so exciting. And again, that's Saturday, and we are taking additional registrations after Saturday, aren't we?
Absolutely. We'll take them through May 10th.
Okay, May 10th. So, Dad, hello, are you watching? May 10th, okay? I had to put that plug in. I mean, he has to become an enrolled agent. It'd be
Right.
perfect for
Yeah,
him.
it'd be a good start to this next year after a birthday
Yeah.
to just continue on in your credentials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
college fund, retirement fund, all that good stuff.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Perfect. And again, how can they register?
Yeah, so you can either register online. The link is actually in the Facebook Live text. You can click on that, or you can call the Enrollment Center at 216-987-3075, and you want to hit option 1.
And that'll give them directly into the corporate college registration.
Absolutely.
And of course, they're wonderful, high customer service. We will answer any questions that you have.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have scholarships available. And we do have payment plans
Yeah, so you
that
can
can help.
always ask about those when you call,
Yeah.
and they'll be sure to direct you to the right person.
Yeah, and the payment plan, I'll split it up into 3 payments over the length of the time. So, 3 payments, $1,200. It's a high amount, $400, but that's not too bad. It's a lot better than paying $1,200 up front. So,
Right.
Yeah. Great.
So, yeah, so this is awesome.
Any other questions that might have come through?
No, I just want to give a shout out to Kyle and Sam. Thanks for watching today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. And this will be live or at least on the Facebook for a little while.
Yeah,
right?
it'll be archived
Perfect.
online. And so if you know anyone else who, might be interested in taxes or becoming an enrolled agent, feel free to share the video with them. Or if you need to review for some information, you can always come back to the page and visit.
Perfect. And they can always contact Ashley, right?
Of course. Feel free to give me a
exactly.
shout out.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for our very first Facebook Live broadcast
Yes.
from Corporate College.
Yay.
So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you. Bye.